All right, Facebook, we're live. I'm here with future Penn State Nittany Lion defensive end Damion Barber and perhaps future currently committed Penn State defensive end Micah Parsons, two Harrisburg High standouts. Damion's coming up this year. Your signing day's coming up this year, man, and Micah next year. Obviously, big show for you. So we're a little less than 2 weeks out actually from signing day. And first, Damion, I got to ask you. In 2 weeks, you'll put your name on the dotted line, and right now you're committed to Penn State, and just how you feeling 2 weeks out from National Signing Day?
It feels great knowing I could sign my letter of intent and go to college and play D1 football.
I talked to you a little bit, before you guys went to the state championship game, and you seem to really just talk about how much you've grown over the last year from just committing to Penn State, and you said you matured a lot and all.
Yeah.
What changed with you from the time you committed to Penn State until today?
A lot of stuff. Feeling off the field, I could say. Classroom, getting bigger. Football-wise, I'm getting bigger. The weight room, and just training hard.
And Micah Parsons, you've made a lot of headlines here lately. Every time we turn around, new schools coming on board, and I know you're committed to Penn State, but you open up and you say, hey, I'm going to look at my options.
Yeah.
Tell us again the schools that you're still going to kind of consider and that are in a mix for you.
Besides Penn State or
Including Penn State.
Okay, Penn State, USC, Ohio State, Florida State, Georgia, and Michigan, and Oregon, of course.
Let's talk about Oregon a little bit, because I know you created a little bit of buzz with Oregon people, man. You told me you were an Oregon fan from the time you were a young kid.
Yes.
So tell me about that and how they come on and what it was like to get that offer and where are they at in the mix with you?
Oregon was a dream school coming up. If you were to ask anybody from times elementary to middle school and probably my freshman year of high school, I would have said I was going to Oregon University. So that was like a big time offer for me, and just the way I feel, it's just like blessings and dreams come true with that offer that came along. But also now that I'm at this round of recruiting process, I gotta look more at their new coaching staff, and they got heavy stuff that's going on up there, and that's also a 7-hour plane ride from home. So now I gotta look at all the dots now that I'm older and more mature now. So I really gotta look into things.
Let's clarify your position, because we've written it several times. You've told me you're still committed to Penn State. You just want to kind of look at your options, right?
Yeah.
Tell people, how you decided that, hey, I'm a Nittany Lion, which is what you've been telling me,
Yeah.
but I'm going to look at these other schools. Kind of what goes into that process, and a lot of Nittany Lions fans will say, why? If you're committed, you're committed, but you also have to weigh your options, right?
Yeah, that's like this whole thing's a business. As fast as they could drop me, I could drop them, and I think that would be the smartest way to keep it going, just so that they still show that they still want me and stuff like that. And also, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity. Not too many people get to experience this type of opportunity, and seeing big time schools come at me is like something that I was dreamed of coming up. So any parent, I don't care what anyone says, any parent out there who want their son to take a look at other schools or make sure he's making the right decision. I hate that people make a conscious, quick action saying that, oh, you shouldn't do that or you shouldn't do that, when they haven't yet put their place in my shoes, and that's what a lot of people do often. So, and I was talking to my dad, and he was like, you only get 5 free trips to go anywhere you want in the country, so you might want to take those, because those are something that you can't get back, and I know you'll regret it if you don't take them. I said, you're right, so this probably will help me make this conscious decision. And before I did, I talked to James, and I told him, he wasn't like the greatest about it, but he was like, all right, I understand, like, you want to make sure you're making the right decision and stuff like that. And so
you've always been, all the times we talk about recruiting, you've always been clear with me, I'm committed, but I'm just going to make sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. It's not that I have doubt. It's that I want to make sure. Like, I have an extra year. Yes, Penn State had a great season, But I needed to make sure, like, yeah, James is holding his word, and like that's going to continue this year too. You know, we want like not just to say that anyone just has a good year, but just to see that the train is still going, like these other programs, because they've still been going for years and years. Just to see that it's still going.
I know for anybody that got a chance to see Harrisburg play this year, the dream is to see you two guys on opposite ends. And you know, each of you at the end of the day are going to have to do what's best for you. But how much have you guys talked about that possibility, maybe at the next level, reuniting and being opposite ends? Or I guess you might play linebacker or running back or whatever, man.
They don't even talk to me about it. I think my relationship's stronger with Quan. Me.
I did see that he tweeted that you guys were a package deal, man.
Yeah, so I know Penn State's in his top 5, so if that comes down to it, he might come to Penn State, but wherever the path may lead us, that's where me and him are going.
That's Shaquan Anderson Butts, folks. He's been blowing up a lot here lately on Twitter too, and with offers.
Yeah, me and Quan, we've been playing football and baseball. Well, I stopped playing baseball, but when I moved, but we've been playing football together since Smurfs and Commandos. So this is just a blessing for both of us.
Smurfs and how old is that, man? Smurfs and Commandos.
Like 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So
now you guys knew each other before you played Harrisburg this year, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you play together at one point, or?
Packers. Well, Little League, so Harrisburg Packers.
Harrisburg Packers.
Packers.
So who was better back then?
Oh, he played running back.
I was playing running back. I tell you like this, me and Quan, Moody, Jameer Thomas, he plays for the Hannah right now. It was me, him, in the backfield. Mustafa graduated, but he was our fullback. And we had and Quan was our wide receiver. I tell you, when we didn't mess up, I tell you, we probably put up 40 a game. Me and Quan, I scored 4 touchdowns. Quan scored like 2, and then we'll come out the game.
He ain't said anything about you yet, man.
What's
up with
defense that? Wasn't big in Little League. It was like who scored the touchdowns in Little League. I don't remember nothing about defense.
You know, interesting. You talked about you playing running back. You played running back this year. The only other defensive end I've ever seen play running back at high school as well as you was Daquan Bowers, who won in the Nagurski with Clemson. I covered him in high school, and I think you're probably the biggest football running human being I've ever seen. And you said that Penn State told you, they'll give you a shot maybe to play a little bit on offense. Have any of the other schools talked about that with you? And is that something that you really set on? You really want to get a shot at offense too?
Georgia told me I could fit down in a couple packages, but at the same time, running back's not going to give me where the money is. It's going to be sacking the quarterback, so that's where I want to be in the best position to play. And everyone's saying like they'll set me up, and I'll be playing early, like no matter where I go. But it's going to be like that fit for me and my family and stuff like that.
So tell me and the Penn State fans, everybody that's watching, something good about Damion, man. Tell us about Damion. What makes this guy special?
Damion, he's a crazy dude. He brings excitement to the field. He's constantly going after the quarterback, like endless rush, and he likes to learn like new stuff every day. Like he be like, how is it working for you to get to the quarterback? And we show each other's moves on the field stuff. So very coachable, and I know he's gonna be my eyes and ears up at Penn State. I'm like, yo, how is it like? Is it what they talking about? Like, do you really like it? So,
see, him saying that.
Yeah,
they were already going to lean on you to recruit him some anyway.
I already told Shaquan and Micah that. So when I get up there, I got them. Just make sure that everything goes to him.
How great was it for you to watch? Penn State went into this season with some doubt.
Yeah.
How great was it for you to watch them do what they did and get to the Rose Bowl?
It was great. They turned the season around after they lost to Pitt. So everybody was hating on Coach Franklin, I should say, and turning around and had a phenomenal season, but lost in the Rose Bowl. So that was upset.
I felt like you really turned it up in the second half of the season. What changed for you, and how do you see yourself, fitting in when you go up to State College?
Great defense. Great atmosphere up there, and play along with.
Have they told you like what they expect from you, like when you come in?
Yeah, Coach Price said I could be like in a rotation if I work hard and do what I gotta do when I first get up there. And he has high expectations for me, and can't wait.
You're going to your official tomorrow, right?
Yes.
That's got to be exciting.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
how much have you been looking forward to that?
Since last year, so yeah.
You know, like who's going to be your chaperone and stuff down there?
I think Shaka or Sharif.
Shaka Tony?
Yeah, one of those.
Met him big 33 game last year, man. Shaka's a cool guy. So, Micah, you got any visits or anything? You gonna check out any schools or anything here?
Yeah, Ohio State. I think I might go up to USC during spring break if everything works out. And I think I'm gonna visit Florida State before the school year is over.
So again, I go back to it. 13 days, I think. You get an opportunity to sign a national letter of intent to play Division I college football. I mean, that's a dream come true for so many people. Just what are the emotions, you know, knowing you're gonna get that kind of opportunity?
My mom's happy for me, proud. My whole family is. It's like a dream come true. Like I could say, I can make it out Harrisburg and go to Damion school and play football for free and get education for free. And not too many kids could get that. So that's a blessing for me.
And Micah, 13 days to kind of start your clock for a year kind of countdown. A lot to look at and consider the next year. Have you thought about just what the next year of your life's going to be like?
Yeah. After I take all my officials, I'll be locking down my recruitment on January 1st of next year. I'll have a commitment video too.
But, man, you got to do that with PennLive, man.
Nah, Bleacher Report's doing it, but I'll definitely share it to you.
Ah.
I'll show you that way. I'll send it to you. It's
Sold out, man.
I'm gonna have the whole.
We 2 more questions for you guys. Just going into signing day, playing the mid-pen. We got some guys I feel like are probably flying under the radar a little bit. Anybody you guys think of maybe going to national signing days, maybe a little bit under the radar or anything? Some schools might want to keep an eye on.
Like, what do you mean?
Just guys that are a little bit, maybe they're not getting as much attention going into signing day that maybe some schools might want to. I think Joel Davis is. Joel's not the biggest guy, but man, every time I went to one of your games, Joel Davis was making plays, man.
Joel, he's definitely a big factor. I thought Josiah Quigley from Cumberland Valley, I thought he's a little underrated. I look at guys like a few people from State College. Their offensive line was pretty big, even though I didn't get to play them this year. I saw the damage that they did. I said there's some pretty good guys this year.
You got anybody?
Oh yeah, Trey
Trail
L.
Seekers?
Yeah.
Trey
Trail
L.
Seekers.
Jaleel.
Devin Evans.
Jaleel
I think
Smith.
he's one
Devin Evans.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, one great linebacker.
Definitely. From the Susquehanna, I definitely think.
Well, you guys played him, and especially with CV, man. I know you got a rivalry there. So if you say Josiah Quigley's underrated, man, somebody better look at Josiah. So.
Yeah. But the best defender, my homeboy Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah, he plays over the top so well.
Charlie.
Casher.
Oh, Charlie Casher. Yeah. He actually just did a story with him. Got to rehab his leg.
Yeah, I told him. I was like, when he told me what happened, I was like, Charlie, you was winning that district game. What happened? He was like, man, as soon as I came out, I just went downhill. I said, did you pop back in? He said, yeah, but by then it was too late. I said, it's cool. I was just like, I just said, make sure you just take everything out, basketball, 7-7, everything. Make sure you just recover your shoulder, because at the end of the day, that's what's best for you, no matter what other people say.
He's getting it fixed, and that's a 6-month thing, so he won't miss any time really.
Yeah, he's not.
So last thing I want to ask you guys is, you got 2 nicknames here. You got the Iceman. You got Water Boy.
H2O.
So, where does the Iceman come from, man?
I got it from my brother's dog. When he was young, when I was young, he had a dog that was white, and he was just his little Chihuahua. and he named him Iceman. And then he died off of, I think it was in a fight. He was fighting a dog or something. And then passed away. That's the name of me.
That is like the most unique way to get a
Yeah.
nickname.
He wore that
It's
in
kind
All-Star
of
game,
a
so-
tragic way to get
Yeah.
a nickname.
So I just-
I did not expect that.
Yeah.
The Water Boy, man, where does the Water Boy come from?
Growing up, I just went after the people, just like no conscience, like what I'm doing and stuff like that, and it kind of named me the Water Boy because like I ain't having like no smartness that I was doing. It's not like I was reading plays. I was just bull rushing every time, just flying to the ball, knocking people out. So they came me the Water Boy, and it just stayed on me until forever.
All right, that's it, guys. We got about 13 days till National Signing Day. Damion will put his name on the dotted line, and then get about a year countdown from
January
Micah.
1st, locking it down, man. January 1st next year, at the Army
2018.
game. Army game. That's when I'm gonna lock it down.
We're gonna come out there now.
Army game. That's when I'm gonna lock it out. That's and I'm gonna drop the video.
I'm gonna have to change your mind on letting us shoot that video.